just can't wait to see all the pros come here and just hit the lip, just like they did in Mexico. Hey guys, my name is Bobby Quiñones. I welcome you guys to come to Puerto Rico, visit the island. You could hold on to probably 10 feet. Looks pretty much like off the wall. It's a bodyboarding wave. Get ready guys, because if it gets big, it's gonna go nuts.
A lot of my mates from school do the 9 to 5 grind. You sit on the bus for an hour going in there, and I mean, I'll never do it.
Your dreams may never come. Struggle on. We live for dreams.
First day we've seen the kiteboarder, this guy's just probably trekking over all the urchins right now, so he must have booties on or something, because it's pretty psycho in there. Oh, you definitely say we're living like kings here. We're standing right on the beach, and I mean, look at it. The place is amazing. Everything's going on here. There's a lot of things to do. The surfboard's right out the front. You can go fishing. Me and Mitch have been taking a double kayak out, catching some nice fish. Getting flipped in the surf, which is always interesting with the shallow reef and all the urchins, things like that.
'Cause I'm an agitated viewer. I should fight, but I just cower.
Well, in Puerto Rico, it's this. There's not many spots like this, so I know my wife will be pretty jealous.
What would you do?
Puerto Rico is a straight up tropical paradise. Really warm, amazing weather. You're never having to wear anything more than a t-shirt. I suppose unless for a lot of people that don't live in a tropical place, to come to a place like this is just it's just paradise. Yeah, really. Like wake up, it's warm, spend the whole day in the sun and not really get too burnt or too sick of it. It's got you guys got a nice kind of breeze during the day, have a dip in the water, in the pool or in the ocean. And we've all of us have been pretty much living by the sea, and yeah, just haven't got sick of it at all.
I'm here in Puerto Rico for the 7th stop of the world tour. So yeah, the first stop was in Hawaii on the North Shore. I got 5th there. I lost by 0.5 against Jared Houston, I think. It was my 4th semi-final in a row at Pipe. So it's kind of frustrating not reaching the final, but 5th place was a good backup result. For the second stop at Box, I never competed there, it was my first time. Then I went to Chile. I got another 9. I was very disappointed with this result. So I was not in a very good position after 3 contests. But after I went to Mexico, I loved the wave. The wave was so similar with France, except it was really warmer and more powerful. And I felt very good there. I really liked the place. I lost against Jeff Hubbard. He won the comp. He was first in the rankings, so I was really the man to beat. And so I got 3rd in Mexico, so that put me back in the top 10. We had such amazing waves this year on tour, but Central was was difficult. After having so many comp in big waves, we had to adapt our surfing in small wave. And so I got another 9. This wasn't really helpful for the ranking. The one in Reunion, I felt very good there. I love Reunion. I really enjoyed my time there. I love to be there. And so I got a 3rd place there. I was very disappointed because I felt that I really could win that contest. So yeah, after 3rd place in Reunion, I'm in the top 10, really close with all the top guys. And well, I'm here in Puerto Rico for the 7th stop. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be a hard contest, and everyone wants to do good. And I just really hope that I do good here.
I'm Carlos Rivera. I'm from Puerto Rico. I'm 37 years old. I've been bodyboarding for 24 years, more or less. Right now, I'm working as a lawyer, but I'm still active as a free rider. I live 5 minutes from here and surf all around here. This place is beautiful. In the mountains, it's beautiful. There's a lot of fruit, a lot of water, a lot of rivers, a lot of caves.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is situated on the fringe of the Caribbean, so it fronts the Atlantic Ocean to the north, and it's open to all the swells out of the Atlantic Ocean, all the hurricanes and low pressure systems from up there. That's where they get the best swells. And being in that Caribbean sort of circle means it's quite close to the equator, so it's really tropical. The comp wave itself, Middles, is just a sick bodyboarding wave. It's a wedge that I wasn't expecting. I thought from footage I'd seen there was just a nice kind of tapering right-hander with a bit of a bowl, but you rock up to the lineup and it's right next to a rock headland, which just sends these like wedges over into the lineup, which makes almost cross waves and just mega ramps everywhere.
Never really seen much footage of it. No one's come here that much. The comp wave's sick. It's like kind of like off the wall or something, just like massive ramps, and I was stoked when I came. It was just like perfect like comp conditions. In my first heat, I probably should have got knocked. I went so shit. It was a bit smaller that day, and I hadn't surfed it when it was small, and I just thought it was bigger, and I just kind of got lucky. Just got through that one, and then the next day was sick. It was bigger. There was just heaps of ramps, and once I got through the quarters, so I was in the main event.
Puerto Rico is a United States colony. Because of that, we have a lot of problems internationally because we are not a nation internally in legal terms, so we cannot make business with sovereignty. Yeah, there's a lot of inequality. I believe in independence of Puerto Rico, but there are also people in Puerto Rico that believe that it's good to be with the United States. I love this place, where I was born and where I'm gonna die too.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've been on road. Do you want me looking there or you want me looking there? Basically, if you were to explain drop knee, it's the same as what you do surfing, so it's goofy foot or natural. You've got one knee on the board and one foot up on the board, and you're basically using your front foot as a balancing against your back knee. And more than anything, it's all about, I think drop knee is the biggest thing, it's all about the lines you draw. So whether you take off from the wave and you pull up on a high line at the start and then gain all your speed and come into an arcing bottom end turn that then gets you more vertical section, you mix that in with your knees and your feet, and that's what the sport is all about. But it's like anything, I think it's like anything in the water, but more so with drop knee, it's just more how you surf and the art and the lines and stuff you pull on the wave, and that represents who you are. I've been following the Drop Knee World Tour all year, and It's been pretty competitive actually. A lot of guys have been coming into it, and it's just had a different buzz about it, I reckon, this year. And for that reason, it kind of spurred me on to try a bit harder. You know, when we started drop kneeing, it was all about being a versatile bodyboarder. Like, you prone and you drop knee, you didn't just prone. And when I started, I had influential guys like Adam Murray, Todd DeGraff, all these guys who came from my home who weren't just good at prone, they were good at drop knee. And having those two things together would put you as a complete kind of bodyboarder. And like, it was like, you know, you had to kind of do both, and it gave you a different aspect to your surf, and it made like bodyboarding a lot more exciting too, because sometimes I just get sick of proning, and then I'll just go out there and I'll drop knee, and it just like, it just gives you heaps more versatility in the way you approach waves and riding waves and stuff.
Extreme moves in heavy waves. That's where you see the best stuff. For me, it would be about just like when it's real heavy, sick, big ramps, and going away it's sick. It's checking out new places and people speaking different languages, and so much weird shit you can see in different waves and stuff. It's good. Try and win a world title someday, and yeah, that'd probably be the main thing.
Hard, Pierre, Tamaga and myself are the best position. It's a pretty prestigious group to be amongst. Like, they're the three guys that are probably the craziest, I reckon, in the sport at the moment. Like, you got Pierre, will just charge anything and hit anything. You got Tamaga, who's pretty much in the same boat, but maybe take it a bit crazier, especially over reef breaks. And then Harb's obviously probably the biggest freak in our sport to this day. So to be amongst that group is pretty amping. To go to Fronton and be competing against those guys is just like, yeah, can't describe the excitement that brings to be in amongst those guys and having to compete.
Yeah, Fronton is 10 foot, and it comes down, the world title comes down to that. The four guys are just going to be going crazy in that. I mean, Jeff, he won last year, he'll do the massive airs. Tamiga will just go absolutely beyond crazy. Pierre, well, I guess a lot of pressure's on Pierre because he's so young and he surfs it amazing, so that's going to be interesting to watch. But then you've got Hardy as well. Hardy's so calculated, he's not going to make a mistake out there when it's 10 foot. So it's really Jeff's to lose, I'd say, though.
I think it'd have to be the bigger the better. It just means it'd be just more on edge, more intense. Like, it's intense enough as it is, and then you add 8, 10, maybe 12 foot of some of the heaviest reef break sort of waves you can surf. It's enough to give someone a heart attack pretty much. That's the ultimate for a world title showdown, and I'm just into that. I'm into it just as crazy a finish as possible. Yeah, that's what life's about, just something that's just incredibly crazy.
Looking at it, second. Oh!
Manny.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Get ready for some madness. All right, we're getting strapped up right now. This is apparently the longest zip line in the world, and it's dubbed the Beast. Want to make sure everything's kosher. That's the difference between life and death. Unlike most canopy tours around the world, this one here, the Beast, they have 2 cables that extend over a mile, and you need 2 cables for the safety factor. We're going to be traveling, you know, over a mile long, so they have 2 cables. I'm just saying the same thing because I'm nervous, and security factor is totally set in place here at Toro Verde on the Beast. Let's do it. Okay, looks like we're ready for the Beast.
Ready?
Who's going first?
You.
I dream about flying, and that's the closest you can get to flying. Amazing. I think I'm gonna cry.
My name is Marisol Perez. I'm the first woman in bodyboard around Puerto Rico, and I have 41 years. And I'm studying the University of Puerto Rico. I went to the beach to study, and I say the beach, no girls there. Why? Then I say I want to go bodyboarding, and then I started and competed in Puerto Rico. And then competed outside of Puerto Rico, Brazil. The first woman here in compete outside in Pan American Games. Admire, you know, I'm very happy.
Yeah, the girls stepped up this contest. I mean, a lot of the times they get put in the smaller waves. This they had surfed a bit bigger ones and they were getting good barrels.
Are you gone or are you there?
So I mean, Isabella did a reverse air out that was pretty amazing, which would have beaten probably any one of my heats almost. And then yeah, Lily was just getting barrels. She loved it. So yeah, it was pretty impressive to watch.
I knew coming into this event I was kind of the favourite to win the world title for the drop knee, and I was thinking about it before, like whether I'd get the same buzz out of it as I would with my pro world titles. But the way it went down, it all came down to this last event here, which is in Puerto Rico, and I had to get past the quarterfinals. I had to get into the semis to win the event, and that heat had a fair bit of pressure on it. And I had a guy that I've beaten him a few times, but I know he really wanted to beat me. However, he got the jump on me pretty early, and I just was fighting for waves through the whole heat. Pretty much got boxed into a corner. I needed a 6.8 to win the heat, and I heard 25 seconds left to go. I pretty much nearly gave up right there and then. I just thought, you never know kind of thing. So I just had a paddle race as fast as I could to get past him, and I just got out there in front of him. I heard the priority go, and then before I knew it, I think they yelled out 5 seconds, and then the left came through. I've been practicing a backhand snap where you just kind of throw the tail out a bit and got the wave, did the snap, got to the beach. Scores took a while to come through, and then basically everyone was just on edge, and I was just thinking, I'd already felt I'd lost it, so like then they called it out that I'd won. I just seen everyone erupt, and it was a pretty good feeling actually. I didn't expect it to be like to feel that good, and it was right up there with my other 2 Chrome World titles.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think that Dave Hubb could have won both contests. Yeah, he made both finals, which is a hard thing to do because it's pretty tiring surfing both events.
So here we are in Puerto Rico for the final day of the Encanto Pro. The waves were 4 to 5 foot, and it resembled the infamous off the wall on the north shore of Oahu. And all the competitors wanted a piece of the pie.
To ever get out, it destroyed me and you, him and her eyes. Tonight we're living in a funny paradigm, chasing each other all through the night.
David Hubbard was on pace to have a double win, the first time ever on an IBA Grand Slam Series, a win in drop knee and a win in the men's prone division. In semifinal number 2, Uri Valadao was the only Brazilian left standing, but it was PLC who was on the attack and gained enough points to advance on to the final.
It destroyed me, you, him, her, us tonight. We're living in a funny paradigm, chasing each other all through the night, chasing each other.
Now the stage is set. The Frenchman, PLC, will go head-to-head with David Hubbard in the final.
once you win, you're never happy, and I finally got that feeling, so I start.